What is the meaning of a dream about a cemetery? Dreaming about cemeteries can be weird and scary. They can also help you learn more about who you are and the world around you. This article will look at the different ways these dreams can be interpreted. It will also advise you on how to do so from a psychological to a spiritual perspective. It will also talk about what it could mean to dream about cemeteries and how to use a dream to figure out what's going on in your life. They don't always involve death. They could be about your real-life finances or relationships with other people. What does it mean to dream about a cemetery? These dreams could signify the conclusion of something, such as a relationship or a stage in life. You could be confronted with the reality of your mortality or the death of someone you care about. Additionally, it may stand for letting go of the past or achieving a sense of completion. There's also the possibility that it's a tranquil spot where you may go when you're anxious about the future. If you have issues getting along with members of your family or circle of acquaintances, you should make an effort to present a peace offering. It would be beneficial if you reconcile with family members you have a conflict with. You could desire to change your life but be unsure how to go about it. It demonstrates that you are frightened and uncertain about what may occur in your life in the days and weeks ahead. You may be concerned about your family, your career, or your health. It is best that you dealt with the fear and uncertainty necessary to bring a dream into reality. This gives you the ability to create the conditions necessary for your growth and success. What does a cemetery in a dream symbolize? It could symbolize the end of a phase or relationship, the mourning or acceptance of a loss, or a connection to your mortality or sense of self. Walking through the cemetery, you feel calm and peaceful. This shows that you are drawing peace into your life, and nothing will be able to shake you out of the vacation you've made for yourself. It also tells you to expect good things to happen soon. Your hard work will get you the job you've been trying for. It may also suggest that the plans you have for your life are not good enough. You need to find out what lies ahead for you and the people you care about. The dream tells you to do the best you can with the tools you have. If you have a good attitude and work hard, you will see all the changes you want. It can also symbolize fear and uncertainty about death or the afterlife. It is important to note that dream interpretation is not an exact science, and different people may interpret the same dream differently. What does it mean to dream about seeing a beautiful cemetery? This dream may reflect your thoughts about the cycle of life and death. It symbolizes that death is a natural part of life and can be peaceful and beautiful. The dream could be reminding you not to fear death and to appreciate life's beauty while you have it. Another interpretation is that it could symbolize your feelings of hope and optimism and the idea that even in the face of death, there is still beauty and positivity in the world. This shows that you are drawing peace into your life. Nothing will be able to shake you out of the relaxation that you have made for yourself. It also tells you to expect good things to happen soon because your hard work will get you your dream job. It could also signify that you and your loved ones will have a good time. Your relationship with your family will improve. Your health will keep getting better. You will experience breakthroughs in your career. What does dreaming about fresh flowers on a grave mean? It may symbolize new beginnings or a sense of hope. This could be related to a new phase of life, a new relationship, or a new opportunity. It may also represent your feelings of love and respect for someone who has passed away and the feeling of grief and mourning toward them. You may be feeling guilty about something, and the flowers could be a sign to make amends. Alternatively, the fresh flowers may remind us of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of cherishing the time we have with loved ones while they are still alive. Additionally, it may mean freshness and vitality. In some parts of your life, you are going further than before, and doors are opening more. There is a possibility that someone is stealing your ideas and wasting your time. The dream is either a message from your subconscious or a visit from a spirit. You either need to calm down or keep your cool. Thank you for watching this video from exploreyourdreamlife.com. Please click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video. We appreciate your support. What does it mean to dream about bringing fresh flowers to a grave? You may be dealing with the loss of a loved one in real life, and the dream may be a way of expressing grief and mourning. The flowers may symbolize your love and care for the deceased person, even after their death. It may also mean that you may be thinking about memories of a loved one who is no longer present in your life. The grave may symbolize the end of a relationship or a phase of life, and the fresh flowers may indicate your desire to remember and honor the past. You may be going through a difficult time, and the dream may express the need to heal and move on. The flowers most likely symbolize your desire for growth and renewal. Lastly, you may feel guilty about something, and the dream may be a way of expressing this guilt. The flowers may symbolize your desire to make amends or to seek forgiveness. What does it mean to dream about someone visiting a relative's grave? It may symbolize the end of something or someone. For example, a relationship or a phase of life. Seeing a relative's grave in the dream may suggest that you are processing emotions or memories related to that person or considering their impact on your life. It could also represent feeling guilty or remorseful about something you did or didn't do with that person. Generally, such a dream signifies rebirth and mental healing. In other words, it is a strong sign that your soul is improving after a hard time or trauma. Most people think it means to stop doing things that hurt or are bad for you. This dream also represents sorrow and regret. It forces you to plan for the possibility of the end of your relationship. You are aware that everything in life moves quickly. Be patient and face your challenges. It may indicate that your subconscious mind is stuck in the past and that you are dissatisfied with your current way of living. The key is to not allow yourself to be a victim of your situation. It is better to have a proactive attitude rather than complain. Only you have the power to change this. If you are not proud of who you are or what you did, stop whining and start doing things differently. What does it mean to dream about visiting an unknown person's grave? One interpretation is that it represents something unknown or unacknowledged in your life. This could be a feeling, a fear, or a repressed memory that you are not fully aware of or have not yet come to terms with. It may symbolize your desire to confront or understand this unknown aspect of yourself. It may represent a new beginning or a fresh start in your life. The unknown person could symbolize new opportunities or growth potential that you have not yet explored or taken advantage of. Visiting the grave in the dream may indicate that you are ready to move forward and embrace new possibilities. It could also remind us to focus on the present moment and make the most of the time we have in life. As with any dream, the meaning of this dream may be specific to you and can be influenced by your past experiences, current emotions, and personal beliefs. What does it mean to dream about being buried in a cemetery? It may reflect your feelings of being stuck or trapped in your current situation. The cemetery in the dream may symbolize a sense of confinement or being buried alive. Being buried in the dream may represent a feeling of being trapped in a situation you cannot escape. This could be related to work, relationships, or other areas where you feel trapped or powerless. Another interpretation is that it could symbolize your fears or anxieties about death. It may represent your fears about the end of your life and the unknown that comes afterward. It could also remind you of your mortality and the importance of making the most of your time. The dream could also symbolize letting go of something. For example, a relationship or a situation that is no longer serving you. It could signify that you need to move on and move forward. Understand that the dream could have different meanings depending on the current situation of life that you are in. What does it mean to dream of a cemetery after losing your partner? It may be a reflection of your feelings of grief and loss. It may symbolize the finality of your partner's death and the fact that they are no longer a physical presence in your life. Visiting the cemetery in the dream may be a way of coming to terms with the reality of your loss and accepting that your partner is gone. It could also be a symbol of the emotional distance you may feel from your loved ones, who are unable to understand the depth of your loss and the feeling of being alone, despite being surrounded by people. Another interpretation is that it could represent a sense of closure or the end of a particular phase of life. It may symbolize the end of your relationship with your partner and the beginning of a new chapter in your life. In general, it is a sign of rebirth and mental healing. In other words, it's a strong sign that your soul is improving after a hard time or trauma. Most people think it means to stop doing things that hurt or are bad for you. This dream is also a sign of sadness and loss. Thank you for watching this video from exploreyourdreamlife.com. Please click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video. We appreciate your support. What does it mean to dream about two people buried together in a grave? It could be a sign that a relationship or partnership is over. The fact that two people are buried together could mean that two parts of your life are ending. It could also mean that you miss someone who has died or that you are sad about the end of a relationship. It could mean that you feel like you are one with someone else or that you are close and intimate with them. It can further mean that problems from the past need to be dealt with. It can also mean that you need to give up something that isn't helping you anymore or that you need to find a balance between life and death. It could also mean you don't want to lose someone you care about. It lets your loved one know you will always be there for them. On the other hand, if you are single, it means you want to love and have a soulmate. The dream could also be about your fear of being alone and your desire to have someone with you. What does it mean to dream about children playing among graves? It may reflect your feelings about life's fleeting nature and death's inevitability. Children, who are symbols of innocence and potential, can imply that you are contemplating the end of innocence or the end of a particular phase of life. It could also be a symbol of your fears or anxieties about the future, particularly regarding the well-being of the children you know or your own children. It may be a manifestation of your worries about the risks and challenges they will face as they grow older. It also reminds us to focus on the present moment and make the most of the time we have in life. It can symbolize a need to confront unresolved issues from the past. It can also represent a need to let go of something that no longer serves you or a need to find a balance between life and death. What are the positive interpretations of dreaming about a cemetery? It may represent a sense of closure or letting go of the past. You may have recently resolved past issues and can now move on with your life. It may also symbolize a sense of peace and reflection. You may visit the memories of loved ones who have passed away and find comfort in those memories. It may additionally represent a new beginning or a fresh start. You may be ready to leave behind something that no longer serves them and move forward with a new chapter in your life. You may also be making peace with death and the natural cycle of life, which is reflected in the cemetery. It could mean that you're about to go through a tough time. It could also mean that other people's wrongdoings make you angry all the time. In other cases, the dream could mean that you'll soon be going to a funeral. By figuring out what these dreams might mean, you can learn more about your life and use them to your advantage. You can use your dreams to help yourself grow and change if you are open to new experiences and try to figure out what they mean. A cemetery can appear in dreams for various reasons, from dread and grief to hope and a message to enjoy life. It also serves as a signal for a fresh start or a prompt to follow your instincts. Giving your dreams some thought and considering how it might apply to your life is critical. Thank you for watching this video from exploreyourdreamlife.com. Please click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video. We appreciate your support.